Top 10 Best Indoor Plants for Air Purification and Health. Sometimes the air within our homes can actually be more contaminated than the air outdoors. Yeah, shocking, I know. We've got all these sneaky culprits like cleaning products, furniture off-gassing, and even electronic gadget chemicals messing with our air quality. But don't worry, indoor plants can come to the rescue. These natural air filters work by eliminating toxins and purifying the air we breathe. And hey, if you're wondering which plants to invite to your indoor party, we've got you covered. We've rounded up the best indoor plants for air purification and overall health, ranging from low-maintenance options to visually stunning options. We've got something for everyone. Number 1. Weeping Fig. The weeping fig is a natural-born air purifier. It has a special talent for sucking up harmful chemicals that can be found in everyday items like furniture, cleaning products, and even carpets. Harmful stuff like formaldehyde, benzene, and trichloroethylene doesn't stand a chance against it. But how does it do it? Well, the weeping fig has these tiny openings called stomata on its leaves. Think of them as the plant's nostrils, but much, much smaller. These stomata act as natural filters, absorbing those yucky pollutants from the air and converting them into harmless substances. It's like the weeping fig is performing a magical detox in your indoor environment. Now, let's talk about its personality. The weeping fig is not only an air-purifying genius, but it's also pretty easygoing when it comes to care. It thrives in moderate to bright indirect light, so find a cozy spot near a window and it'll be happy. Watering-wise, keep the soil slightly moist, but don't overdo it. The weeping fig doesn't like soggy roots, so just wait until the top inch of the soil feels dry before giving it a good drink. Number 2. Snake Plant. The snake plant, or as some people like to call it, mother-in-law's tongue. Yep, I guess the name says it all. Just like your mother-in-law, this plant is tough and resilient. These green beauties not only produce oxygen during the day, but keep going all night long, providing you with a constant supply of fresh oxygen. Talk about a 24/7 oxygen bar right in your home. And that's not all. They have this incredible talent for kicking out harmful toxins like formaldehyde and benzene from the air. They're like the bouncers at the door, keeping your indoor air clean and safe to breathe. But wait, it gets even better. They're the chillest plants ever, requiring minimal effort to keep them happy. You don't need to be a plant expert to care for them. They can handle low light conditions like a boss and won't complain if you forget to water them once in a while. And here's a bonus, they also work as natural humidifiers. They release moisture into the air, which is perfect for combating dryness, especially during those harsh winter months or in a dry indoor environment. Number 3. Bamboo Palm. If you're craving those good vibes and want a plant that brings some serious awesomeness to your space, then look no further than the bamboo palm. Let's talk about air purification first. The process by which the bamboo palm purifies the air is quite remarkable. Through a natural phenomenon called phytoremediation, the plant's leaves absorb these airborne pollutants and convert them into harmless byproducts. It's like having a mini eco-friendly factory right in your living space. And it's not picky about where you put it in your house. You can place it in your living room, bedroom, or even in the bathroom. It can handle the humidity from your steamy showers like a boss. So no stress about finding the perfect spot for this plant. And hey, here's a fun fact, the bamboo palm is also known as the reed palm. Why? Well, back in the day, people used to harvest its stems and make flutes out of them. So not only can this plant make your home look lush and inviting, but it also has a musical history. Number 4. Spider Plant. Don't let the name fool you. Spider plants are actually pretty cool. I mean, who wouldn't want a plant that sounds like it could spin webs and crawl on walls, right? But don't worry, they won't bite or scare you as a spider would. In fact, they're one of the friendliest and most beneficial indoor plants you can have. They are super efficient at removing common indoor pollutants. They'll tackle things like xylene, a chemical found in paints and solvents, and carbon monoxide, the sneaky gas that can come from appliances like stoves and heaters. It's like they have a never-ending appetite for cleaning up your air. But here's the best part. Spider plants do all this air-purifying magic while looking so cool. Their long, slender leaves with those fancy green and white stripes make them stand out in any room. They add a touch of natural beauty to your space while silently fighting off the invisible nasties that can mess with your health. Number 5. Peace Lily. Peace lilies have amazing leaves that work like filters. When the air passes through their leaves, they grab all the gunk and toxins floating around, just like a vacuum cleaner sucks up dirt. They also have a high transpiration rate. Now, transpiration might sound like a fancy term, but it simply means that these plants release moisture into the air through their leaves. This moisture helps to increase humidity levels, which is especially beneficial in dry indoor environments. Higher humidity can reduce the risk of respiratory issues and even alleviate dry skin. In addition to their air purifying abilities, peace lilies also have some potential health benefits. Some studies suggest that indoor plants, including peace lilies, reduce stress levels and improve overall mood. So having them around not only helps in creating a cleaner atmosphere, but also contributes to your mental well-being. We've made it halfway through our list, and we sincerely hope you've enjoyed it so far. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and ring the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Let's move forward with the video. Number 6. Aloe Vera. Do you know that fresh, clean smell after a thunderstorm? Well, aloe vera brings that into your living space. It fights off villains like formaldehyde, benzene, and xylene. Also, have you ever had a bad day and ended up with skin that feels like a desert? Aloe Vera's got your back, my friend. Its juicy, succulent leaves hold a secret weapon, the mighty gel. This gel is packed with all kinds of magical goodness. Vitamins? Check. Minerals? Double check. Antioxidants? Oh yeah, it's got them. And did I mention it's a superhero for your immune system too? Yep, that gel is like a power-up for your body's defenses. But remember, this superstar needs a bit of attention. Give it some sunlight, but not too much, or it might turn into a crispy critter. Water it just right, letting the soil dry out between sips. Treat it like the diva it is, and it'll reward you with its incredible powers. Number 7. Boston Fern. Boston Fern has these wild and funky fronds. You know those leafy things sticking out? Well, those fronds are like the fern's secret weapons against dirty air. They can trap all sorts of harmful stuff like dust, pollutants, and even those sneaky allergens floating around in your space. But that's not all. This fern has a special talent for bringing the humidity game to the next level. It releases moisture into the air, giving your space a cool and comfy vibe. And guess what? Taking care of the Boston Fern is a piece of cake. It's like that low-maintenance friend who's always down for a good time. Just give it some sunlight, not too bright though, and water it when the soil feels dry. Easy, right? So if you want a plant that's not just a pro at cleaning the air, but also rocks some serious style, the Boston Fern is the way to go. Number 8. Gerbera Daisy. Gerbera daisies are known for their vibrant and mesmerizing blooms that can make any room come alive with color. And hey, they don't just sit there looking pretty, they also suck up those harmful pollutants in the air, clean your indoor environment, and do their best to keep things fresh. Also, plants in general release oxygen through a process called photosynthesis. But Gerbera daisies take things to the next level. They continue to emit oxygen even at night, keeping your bedroom or living room filled with fresh, oxygenated air. But here's the twist. If you happen to be one of those unlucky souls who's prone to allergies, Gerbera daisies might not be your best bet. Their vibrant flowers can produce pollen, and for some people, that could spell trouble. So if you find yourself sneezing and sniffling whenever you're around pollen-heavy plants, it might be wise to give these daisies a pass. But don't worry, there are plenty of other plants that purify your air without causing you to sneeze up a storm. It's all about finding the perfect match for you and your needs. Number 9. Dracana. The leaves of a Dracana plant have a large surface area. Stomata on leaves open up during the day, allowing the plant to absorb carbon dioxide for photosynthesis, and at the same time, they also absorb those harmful air pollutants. Isn't that cool? They come in a variety of striking shapes and colors. You can choose from the spiky, sword-like leaves of Dracana marginata or the lush, broad leaves of Dracana fragrans. It's like having a personal decorator who adds a touch of natural beauty to your space. Who said air purifiers can't be stylish? And here's a little fun fact. Did you know that Dracana has a long-standing history of cultural significance and symbolism? In many ancient civilizations, this plant was considered sacred and believed to possess mystical properties. For example, in certain African cultures, Dracana was revered as a symbol of prosperity, strength, and good fortune. It was often planted near homes and in ceremonial spaces to bring blessings and ward off negative energy. Number 10. English Ivy. It got its name, English Ivy, because it's native to Europe. It was super popular in England back in the day, hence the English part. Now that we've got that sorted, let's talk about how this plant works its air purifying magic. It has got these incredible leaves that act like little air filters, capturing all sorts of nasty stuff that might be floating around your space. But hold on, there's more to English ivy than just air purification. Did you know that it can also act as a fantastic sound absorber? Yes, this versatile plant can help reduce noise levels in your space. So if you've got neighbors who like to party a little too loud, English ivy can be your secret weapon for creating a quieter and more peaceful environment. Now let's talk about how to grow this awesome plant. English ivy is pretty low maintenance, making it a great choice for plant beginners or those who tend to forget about their leafy buddies. It thrives in indirect light, so find a cozy spot near a window where it can soak up some rays without getting scorched. And watering? Well, you want to keep the soil slightly moist, but not soggy. Here's a pro tip. English ivy loves a bit of humidity, so if your home tends to be on the dry side, you can give it a little extra moisture by placing a tray of water near the plant or misting its leaves now and then. The benefits are remarkable. These indoor plants not only add a touch of nature to your living space, but also work tirelessly to filter out harmful pollutants and release oxygen, creating a healthier and fresher atmosphere. Your lungs will thank you for the cleaner air, and you'll notice the difference in how you feel. So why wait? Leap and introduce one of these fantastic air-purifying plants into your home. With their help, you'll be well on your way to a greener and cleaner living environment. Say goodbye to stuffiness and hello to a breath of fresh air right in your own space. Do you find this video informative or helpful? Let us know in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. Don't forget to like and share. Stay healthy!